Radio Rahim with Slim in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Now, traveling the world covering boxing is an honor and a privilege. Traveling the world as a boxer has to be something that you maybe couldn't have imagined as a kid.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Because I only jumped in the scene in 2019. I've only been doing this for a short amount of time. So, and the success I had in such a short amount of time has been crazy. Like Devin Haney, yesterday I met Devin Haney for the first time, and he recognized me. He was telling me, "Yo, keep doing your thing, bro." Devin Haney was telling me that. Mike Tyson, what's his name? I met Tyson Fury yesterday. I also met Jake Paul for the first time yesterday, and Jake's been showing me so much love, like on social media, like throughout all my fights. Like he's always been hyping me up. Like even when I was an underdog against Temper, like he was the one. He made a bet against his friend. Like I found out a bet that I was gonna win the fight when I was a major underdog. So like it was love, man. It was cool to meet him finally in person.
It's something that true fighters respect is seeing another true fighter. And these YouTube fights have unearthed some true fighters. You have that spirit. You got that fire in your belly. You want to win. You can be an underdog and take the victory from the guy who everybody thinks is going to win. That's what being a fighter is about. You know, this week, it is Founding Day in Saudi Arabia. Now, most people, I would say that who know you're Muslim, but probably haven't seen you in a Muslim country, and being able to not only be here and observe your faith, but observe this new profession of yours, this new passion of yours. What does it feel like to have those two worlds meld together this week?
Man, it's such a beautiful thing. You know, like Riyadh is becoming like the new hub for boxing. You know, they had was it AJ Ruiz here?
Yep.
They had AJ versus Usyk out here.
Right.
Those are the only two events they had, and those are huge events. And now they're doing Jake Paul versus Tom Fury, and this is like probably one of the biggest events. Like yesterday, I saw on Twitter that Ronaldo's gonna be pulling up.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo's gonna be pulling up to watch this event. Like, how crazy is that? You know, so like, this is gonna be a massive event, and just to be here right out in the Middle East, like it's my home. You know, so I'm just so excited and privileged to be here. You know, I'm just excited to be part of the venture.
And Prince Khalid told us yesterday that he was trying to build a grassroots boxing culture here from the ground up. And then he was like, I was told to throw all that out. We want only big fights. And so far, that's what we've gotten. Only super huge pay-per-view mega fights. So you're right in that Saudi Arabia skill, challenge, entertainment could be the next biggest hub for boxing. And being here in Saudi with the people being so passionate about everybody coming over, and they're so hospitable, and they want the sport here and they support it here. Can you imagine a day when you fight here?
Yo, I can see it happening, man. Like I've been seeing this. I had this vision for a long time, but like everything's like finally falling into place. Like my best friend Adam Saleh, he's fighting on the card, which is such a big thing because he's literally the only like YouTuber that's actually fighting on this card. So I'm really excited for him to show out, and it's just a sign, man. Like you never know, maybe your boy Slim is next, man. I would love to fight out here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, man. But you know when the time comes, it's going to be special.
Now, I got to keep you in the ring because I hear you're trying to encroach on my territory. I know Misfits Boxing is coming up on March 4th, and you might be holding a mic yourself instead of lacing up gloves, sitting ringside, commentating. Talk to me about that, like, possible venture.
So I actually commentated for Misfits Series 3, which was in Austin, Texas, and it was my first time ever. And commentating is a whole different thing compared to like calling a fight as it goes is different. But I had so much fun doing it, and I watched a lot of boxing. So I think everybody told me I did a really good job for my first time ever doing it. So doing it again, I would love to do it. You know, and I've been studying Radio Rahim, man. So you know.
Well, I've been studying Slim. You know why? Because you're like, well, why is Radio wearing this hoodie and he's got like a cut-off sweatshirt? Like, what is this? It's because I just came from the gym. I ran into Slim here in the lobby, and I always say, if you can't go around, you can't call around. So I was in there going around, so I'd be able to call rounds. So, you know, I take inspiration from you, that real fighter mentality, that fire in your belly. I got that too. But I'm going to go ahead and just talk my way in and out of fights. I'm not going to actually get between those squared circle ropes.
We need to see Radio Rahim fight a journalist from the UK, man.
There you go. Now you're about to make the Twitter sphere go crazy.
I see you hit the pads, bro. I see you hit pads before on Instagram somewhere. But you was looking sharp, man.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. I do this too. It's just I fight for sport and I speak for a living. You know what I mean? I am not gonna encroach on your territory, even though you're grabbing the mic and trying to take my gig. I get it.
He's just saying that he got a dynamite right hand. He's hiding it, bro. I can tell. You look like you got a dynamite right hand.
This is what I use my right hand for, right here. And then, you know what I mean? Every now and then somebody will scream "till this day" in my face, and I might have to slip a punch.
How many times does that happen to you, bro?
Every single day, till this day.
I love that interview, man.
The only question I have to ask is like, what time? Who's going to be the first?
Ludacris mentioned it in a rap.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's so amazing, honestly.
It's an iconic moment. Deontay Wilder and I are connected at the hip for history. I'm honored to take that journey with him. But yeah, man, again, that's one of those things that just hit everybody in the heart. Not unlike Jake Paul and Tommy Fury, which has really sparked everybody's interest from traditional boxing to crossover boxing to MMA fighters. We got Mike Tyson here, legends in the sport.
Wow,
like you said, Devin Haney's here. Obviously, Tyson Fury's here. And then we got Ronaldo pulling up. Like, that is the world of sports converging on this one place in Riyadh, thanks to Prince Khalid and Skill Challenge Entertainment, where they can witness Paul versus Fury. What do you think we see Sunday night when the truth is told?
Like my prediction?
Hell yeah.
Oh, man. You know what I think? Hey, Tommy, Jake gonna catch a body. That's what I think. 6th-round knockout, Jake Paul. That's what I got.
Wow. Okay. Why?
I just think Jake wants it more. He's hungry. I feel like Tommy Fury never fought on a stage like this. Jake's been every fight Jake had. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like before he fought Nate Robinson, everybody thought he was gonna win. Before he fought Ben Askren, everybody thought Ben Askren was gonna win. When he fought Tyron Woodley, everybody thought Tyron was gonna win. Like he always had that kind of pressure before the fight, and I think it takes like a big toll on like if you got that dog in you, And I think Jake got that. But Tommy Fury, he never fought on a stage like this where all the attention's on him, and I feel like that has a big factor on a fighter, like on your performance as well. So it depends if Tommy Fury got it in him, So and especially I feel like Tommy Fury's family is putting so much pressure on him. Like his older brother's like they're gonna leave him in Saudi Arabia if he loses. His dad said he doesn't earn a penny if he loses the fight.
You saw that?
Yeah,
It's winner take all now.
John Fury made the bet for him. He's like, yo, if Tommy loses, he don't deserve a penny. That's what he said. Like how crazy is that? His pops is putting so much pressure on him, like knowing that this is the biggest fight of his life, So, like I think that plays a big toll on Tommy Fury mentally, and we're gonna see if it's gonna affect his performance on Sunday night.
Now, for Jake's sake, if this fight goes the way you say, he's already got Nate Diaz lined up, and he says for 2 fights, one in the ring and one in the cage.
He's wild, but Jake actually used to do wrestling. He was a very good high school wrestler. So that and he got hands now, but I don't know, man. The cage is a whole different world. But Jake, he's crazy. Like he's actually crazy. Like if you thought 5 years ago he beat Tyron Woodley or Anderson Silva, like no one would believe it,
Right.
But like he's trying to push boundaries and trying to like prove himself every single day, which I respect. You got to respect that. He's fighting at high risk. So him and Nate Diaz, I think that'll be amazing, and I think Jake just knows how to get the world's attention.
I mean, do you honestly think that there's a chance Jake Paul beats Nate Diaz in an MMA combat competition?
Oh man, I don't know about that, man. I don't know. I never seen Jake Paul do MMA. Nate Diaz is a scary guy to get in the cage with, So I don't know about that, but boxing, I think Jake got that 100%.
Now, for your sake, looking at the future, you're like you said, on the tip of everybody's tongue. Mike Tyson knows who you are. David Haney knows who you are. Fighters around the world are saying, this guy's really got something. And we're at the start of 23. Where do you want to be at the end of 23?
Where do I want to be in 23, man? Man, honestly, I don't know right now. At this moment right now, I'm getting so much opportunity for so many different places, but I definitely want to fight out here in the Middle East. It's my home. I would it would be such a privilege to be fighting out here in the Middle East. That's what I really want to do, honestly. So maybe you can see me fighting out here in Saudi in the Middle East. And I don't know, man. I swear, last year, if you told me what I was gonna be doing, if I was gonna be doing this, right. at the level I'm doing it right now, I would never guess it. I kind of just went with the flow in life. I just followed my gut feeling with everything. I just followed the flow of life, and I just ended up here. So it's kind of crazy.
How is this? I mean, look, you were already, a celebrity amongst your peers on YouTube. You already had a brand. People knew who you were. But now being branded in this new arena, having a broader fan base, having a bigger stage? How has that changed like your personal life?
Oh man, I don't. It doesn't really change anything. Just more people respect me now. I feel like boxing like is such a respect sport. Like when people see that you go in the ring and you sacrifice your life, like people really respect that. So that's why it's so special to me. Boxing it's always been special to me, and the fact that I've been competing now and doing this, and people coming up to me saying they love watching me fight and they're super entertained about my fights is just. It hits deep in my heart, man. Like, yo, even like I met Prince Cal yesterday, and he even knew who I was yesterday too. You know what I mean? He's like, I was trying to introduce myself. Yo, man, I'm an influencer fighter like Jake Paul, and he's like, no, I know who you are. I was like, oh, okay, okay,
yes. Prince Cal is up on it. He's running Skills Challenge Entertainment. He's a promoter signing fighters. You saw he signed the first fighter last night at the press conference. Like, it's on here in Saudi. And Prince Khalid has set up a stage that everybody wants to perform on. So I hope I see you on that stage one day soon. I know you're at home here. I know they love you here. When the Saudis see one of their own stand up and climb through those ropes, they go crazy. And on Sunday night, we're going to see Jake Paul and Tommy Fury climb through those very ropes with the world's attention and find out the truth. And right now, I'm gonna tell you one thing. The truth is, you got talent on this mic, man. You could do it.
Oh,
you could
really?
do it. Absolutely.
Okay.
This man's got the skills to pay the bills. Let's go. Let's go. Radio Rahim with Slim from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Till this day.
This day.